Limeys are here. All the way from the UK. Well, we're scouting out a trip for Aerostitch Tours and thought I would invite a few friends. Let's all be on the same page. What'd they take? What they got? So at least we're all in the same boat if we're in it. It seems like every border crossing is different. Well, it's the first time they got on the bikes. It's going to be 18 days of loveliness. Shit. Monday, May 7th, Arica, Chile. It's 6:30 in the morning, and we are headed to the border of Peru. Arequipa is our goal.
Well, we're at the border waiting to get into Peru. We're in Chile at the moment. 34 hours, I think it was, getting here.
There's 2 pages to go out, or to leave Chile, 2 to go back into Peru. We need 2 more to leave. And he says you cannot buy them up here, you can only buy them here. They're dirt cheap, so it's better that we buy them now than worry about it up there, you know.
Seems alright so far. Tired. Bloody flight was massive.
Yeah, it's pretty simple really. You have your 1 form to go into Peru, and you have quadruplicate forms to get in and out of Peru. Then you've got a form to prove what the motorcycle you're riding form. Then you've got a documentation that proves who's driving it, who owns it. Then you've got a contract to say that you're actually renting the bike. And then you got a form to tell you that you can come back into Chile. That's all we have.
Not much then.
Nah, it's just a form. Jason is her favorite. Waiting in line. We're still in one line. Only had about 13 different things to do. And now we're almost there. They're not in jail, Mom and Dad.
We left about 7:30 this morning, and it's now 11:30. Plus
Yeah, we're gonna have to
another hour.
break it up so we end
And
up.
it's just nonsense all this. Asking me for like 50 documents, and then they send you over the road and then send you back, and you got a photocopy and they send you back.
Yeah.
4 hours
Thinking,
later,
yes.
and then some idiot stamps your thing, and that's it. And you get to go
Maybe
through.
this is doing
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you, Gia. After so many hours, we're finally going. We are in Peru. It's oficial.
Buenos dias. We are in the town of Arequipa in Peru. And yesterday we did about 400 kilometers over the border, which took about 5 hours to get through. Spent all day riding, amazing scenery, and then as soon as night fell we just hit this madness of this town, trying to get in rush hour. All these little noddy cars flying about trying to kill us. It was terrifying. We hijacked a copper who came on the back of the bike, showed us where the hotel was. Jason's eating a guinea pig.
It's got to be tried, hasn't it?
Monster, look at the state of that.
wonderful. We kind of wandered around the city aimlessly, hanging out in the Plaza de Armas, looking at the cathedral, and just enjoying the people, basically, taking it all in.
Today we're going to the canyon Cotohuasi. It's the deepest canyon in the world. It's twice as deep as the Grand Canyon. It is off the beaten track. It's a dirt road through the Valley of the Volcanoes. Both volcanoes are over 6,000 meters high. It should be just the real Peru. We're really looking forward to it. That's why we came here. We got an ABS cable problem. The ABS system isn't working because the cables came undone, so we just needed to be, what do you call, what is it? Soldered. Thanks. My English is bad, but we have a Scotsman to help me out a little bit. And also his mirror broke off, so we're gonna have that spot welded as well. So looks like we've got everything taken care of. Probably cost us 38 cents.
It was difficult. When I thought I was getting the hang of it and flying relatively at my thing, then you'd hit all that deep sand, and that was like, and then I'd be over the other side of the road. Can't control that.
I almost died like 40 times. It's little ruts that send you over the edge of the cliff. And just keep...
This is the best road all day. That blacktop will kill you. This is great.
Not too bad. We done. It's over.
Everyone made it. Can't believe it.
Thursday, May 10th, Cotohuasi. After last night's death ride, we awake in a cathedral. The road we took started from way up there and wound all the way down. It took an hour to negotiate it, and we lost almost 5,000 vertical, 6,000, no more than that. We went from 15 to 7,000 feet. So we're in the canyon. And this is the deepest canyon in the world.
It's carnage. It's about 130k on the dirt, and we hit it a bit late in the day, so the majority of it was taken in the dark. It's pretty treacherous. The state of all of us when we arrived was ridiculous. Simon still looks like a zombie. That was tough. One of the toughest things I've ever done.
I have to agree with Colin. It was one of the toughest things I've ever done. I was so elated to be off of the tarmac and killing myself at every corner and riding the dirt, but 3.5 hours later, not even close to getting into Cotohuasi, I was a bit tired. Incredible ride, but very, very tough.
We learned that Peru is much bigger than we expected. Coming from Alaska, you're used to big area, but the map will say 60 kilometers, and it'll be this far. But at the end of the day, you're dropping and gaining 5,000 foot vert. You're doing zigzags, so it's just time consuming. There's no way you can soak up. You can't do the miles. So we're gonna have to back down a little bit and choose a country and concentrate on that. And so it looks like we've chosen Peru. We're gonna go see Machu Picchu. We're gonna go around along the coast and go by Nazca, just famous for those designs in the desert, and head up over the pass over to Cusco. Hopefully we'll get a chance to go down into the Amazon basin, and then we'll head south and we'll try another circular route that'll tap us back into where we started from, down in Arica. We're not going to come in after the dark anymore if we can help it. We're just going to have a lot of fun riding. Try to be safe as possible. Last night was a little bit beyond safe, so at the end of the day, we might as well have cocktails at sunset already in our hotel room. There's nothing wrong with that.
I was going too fast on the dirt. I wasn't confident, but I was just going too fast. I didn't even know I was going too fast. Till just straight away, I looked down and there was this, what looked like a canyon, but it was just a dip. You know them deep ones, it goes right across the road. And it was about, I don't know, 2 foot wide. So I've gone down it too fast. It smacked down, thrown me straight up. And I was sort of doing a small handstand on the bike, sort of messed myself. But then after that, survived it, stayed on it, carried on riding, but then the brake, the back brake wasn't working, and it turns out that the crash bar got bent with the impacts on the road. Peter's gone and found us a place where the gentlemen are going to repair it. And they've got big crowbars out now, I'm not sure that's good.
Mucho más despacio, vienen aquí.
Muy despacio,
claro,
sí.
sí, no.
Well, we're getting ready to leave Cotohuasi. It's the home of the deepest canyon in the world, and we decided we needed some gas, and so we found this here little gas station. And they got some 90 octane is the best they got, and they're filling us up. It's really busy this time of day though, so we're kind of waiting in line.
How can you keep on moving unless you migrate too? They tell you to keep on moving, but migrate you must not do. The only reason for moving and the reason why I roam, to move to a new location and find myself a home. Back to the homestead, the shack no longer stands. They said I wasn't needed, had no claim to the land. They said, come on, get moving, it's the only thing for you. But how can you keep moving unless you migrate too?
That one won't be.
We just got out of Cotohuasi and we're at the Mayas River Lodge, I believe. A place that was recommended to us by the former hostel owner. And this gentleman has quite an operation here. He's got rooms, rafts, pisco, and wine. He makes his own drinks. And he's very knowledgeable about the local area, very into petroglyphs. He was trying to describe what they meant to us last night and what the meanings were, the meaning of life. The squiggly line is life, straight line is death.
So nice and hard.
It may have just went in the rubber.
I think it might have just went in the rubber.
Looked like everyone was having a laugh and was just racing all the way, more or less. Have that.
We've arrived here in Nazca, Peru, and we were just out for lunch, which is almuerzo in Spanish, and stopped and listened to a little music at the fiesta.
Yeah, I like that. That's lovely.
I was kind of looking for that.
It's hit and miss. This is a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss.
The pasta is excellent, though.
We've just come from Nazca and the twistiest road ever for God knows how many hundreds of feet.
Just stop for lunch.
And we've pulled over because lunch is at the side of the road. A dead donkey, all its guts missing.
It's starting to hail. We come out of niceness. I'm quite far up. I think we're about 30,000 feet, and you can see the storm on the horizon. But I was hoping the winding road would take us away from it, but it's taken us right in the fat of it.
I was coming round this corner here, quite a tight corner, just like I normally would, and before I know it, back just stepped out, bang, straight down, sliding round the corner. Luckily though, all the gear and a bit more down there, and the bike survived, a bit bent. Third crash now, so I'm going to take it a bit easier for the rest of the day, I think.
Wednesday, May 16th, Ollantaytambo. We are headed to the train right now at 5:30 in the morning to go to Machu Picchu.
Alarm didn't go off. We're supposed to be on the 5:45 train to Machu Picchu. And the last time we knew about it was about 5 minutes before the train left. Everyone out of bed, running down the street with my shoelaces undone, grabbing all my stuff, and we've just made it. I hope we've just made it in time. But that's the worst wake-up call I've ever had.
A bit of a rush, Jesus, balls. It's too damn early. And it's his fault, we drank too much beer last night.
Blow me away. It's better than I imagined. It's bigger than I imagined. Just really preserved really well. I don't know how they kept it quiet for so long.
You can say the sun is shining if you really want to. I can see the moon and it seems so clear. You can take a road that takes you to the stars. Now I can take a road that will see me through. I can take a road that will see me through.
I've come for the children.
Well, there's no ramps, you've just got to ride up the steps. So we've come down from the main square into this Norton Rats bar, and the blokes who work here have laid out some planks, and we've just had to precariously ride up these steps. And no one dropped. I thought at least I would, or Colin. He's normally face down in the dirt, isn't he? You heard.
Well, we just arrived in Cusco and rode our bikes up the stairs into the courtyard of Hostel Laredo, and these young gentlemen are shining my boots. It's $10. Oh.
Cusco, Peru, Plaza de Armas. Beautiful day. We're at 9,500 feet in the center of the Inca Empire. We're having a bit of water. We're watching our buddy Simon over there have a beer. Watching the tourists and the locals get together, the stonework. It's fabulous. Absolutely above expectations. Peru is much better than you'd ever think.
Well, we got into town and came directly to the Norton bar here and started drinking, and went out and continued to drink and drank some more, and then Jace and I went over to across the street over there to the discotheque with some Americans, septics, and continued to drink some more, and Jace got wise about maybe 5:30 and went home to bed, or maybe it was 4:30, I don't know. And I came home, I think it was 5 or 6, I don't even know.
We're just pulling out of Hostel Loreto in Cusco, and the bike put the side stand up and the light stays on, and we just found the sensor's broken. So when the light stays on, it thinks the side stand's down and it won't start, so we can't start the bike. So we're chopping it all up now and trying to put the wires together.
No problemo.
Shit. Oh. I thought, what's he doing? I was way up there. I thought, what's he doing over there?
I come down through the gears and there was no power, and I just went back wheel, went all the way down there, and somehow I ended up in the ditch but didn't fall off.
I was at the last corner while he was taking this corner. I was 200 yards behind, and I thought he was stopping to take a picture of the scenery, but he weren't. He just ended up in a ditch.
You can take the boy out of Scotland, but you can't take the Scot out of the boy.
They ran out of fuel, top of the mountains, just nothing. Luckily, it was all downhill for about 20 or 30 k's, and Jason, being a good friend, just kept booting my back wheel, pushing me all the way down the hill.
God, it must have been about 10 miles downhill, and then we only had a few flat bits. So what I did, when he was slowing down, I got really close to this luggage box on the right hand side, put my foot out, got very close, he held it steady, and then about second gear I put my foot up and then sped up with both of us to push him a bit to a downhill bit. But it's worked, we're here, we're at a petrol station but it's not open, so there's one around the corner. They've gone off just to get a bottle of petrol or something like that and bring it back. I think we should just leave him here.
10 kilometers up the road.
10
kilometers the other side of town,
Yeah, give or
outside
take.
of town.
Oh, is that what you found out?
Yeah.
Well, the first couple people tried to tell me to come here.
Yeah, they've been trying to tell us to
Register
come
plan,
here.
but it's closed.
We're gonna attempt to tow Colin. Should be good for a laugh. Colin hasn't crashed today, so I thought I'd give it a try.
It looks a bit dubious to me.
And then you'll do something like this. Yep. Now my earplug's off, so just yell if you gets anything. I'll just hit the brakes, okay?
Not too fast now, Phil.
But he's pretty lucky, even though he's been unlucky. He has been quite lucky as well. I mean, for him to run out of petrol on the way down, if that had been 10 miles the other way, it would have been wrong. But no, it seems to be all right.
It was fun. It was a new experience. And now Jeff's come to the rescue.
Looked like a pretty crappy experience to me. It didn't look like fun. La más grande del Peru. This will be tricky here, huh? Let's go with it.
Ran out of gas. Yeah. Welcome to Peru.
Superb.
Oh, it's dripping.
Pouring it as well as he pours his peace code.
Oh shit. Yeah, keep it in there. It's good mental.
There'll be a little spillage maybe.
Don't you stop.
Oh, wait.
What's wrong with those? Thanks, man. Ooh, a couple, I guess.
Well, I got to use one of my gizmos, the toe strap from my toolkit, and I got to tell you, I'm excited. I know we could make it all the way through Bolivia with this.
gotta wait again. We're in the Peruvian border. We're headed to Chile, and we got a whole bunch of papers, and who knows how many stamps. We've got to wait for somebody to show up, and hopefully we don't have to wait too long. We have to cross into Chile no matter what, so we've got all day. The Peruvians do too.
Simon or Simon?
Simon's good.
Simon, yeah. NB. Ya, no problema. Vengan todos por acá.
One set of paperwork done.
Boy, it was much better coming back this way than it was the other way. It took us, what, hour and a half or something total? Whereas last time it was over 4. Much better this way.
Tuesday, May 22nd, Arica, Chile. We're headed south to Iquique.
My nipples are freezing. I need a fleece.
We're on our way to Iquique. This is the canyon Chaca. And we decided to stop and do some trundling.
Where's it going?
Oh, this kind of disintegrated.
Next gasoline station's here. We're back in.
We're going to run out of petrol because the next petrol station's not for 130 k's. All the BMWs might make it, but my little baby tank, I'm on reserve already, so I've got about another 50k. So we're going to have to just flag someone down and get some fuel, or ask around and see if there's any in this little town.
I was expecting quite an easy day today. Got up late, had a nice shower, nice breakfast. I thought it'd be an easy ride. Second to last day, but oh no.
Wait till them lot go in one of the restaurants and we siphon all theirs out.
We've got an empty gasoline container just in case we might need it, but we're not gonna.
We're going for it. Most people are saying it's 120, 100 kilometers. Colin's gonna run out for sure. We'll end up towing him. The Beamers will make it. And we'll see. Maybe we'll just be huddled up tonight in the desert.
Made it 90k from where we started on reserve.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little easier than before. We don't have any. We have to go up any, and it's not curvy. It's just straight on. I think we're going to do pretty good. I'd be surprised if we didn't go 40 or 50k. We'll be right there.
We're gonna go get gas. It'll be fine. We'll end up in Iquique at the Plaza Prat. Everything will be fine.
In time for supper.
Well, we found a gas station. It's right here. It's in that tow truck there, El Grua.
It's alright. Towing got a bit scary. I think Phil went about 100 k's and the bike started screaming.
I was pulling a real dead weight from Scotland around South America. Luckily we made it in. Hey, we made 100 kilometers per hour. I mean, and we did pass a truck too. We managed to pass a truck.
We've arrived in Iquique at the Hotel Prat. I think now that we're winding down here and just got a couple days left, looking back, the most impressive part for me was the night ride to Cotohuasi.
It was just one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was incredible darkness when we shut the lights off and the stars were gorgeous. And then just the need to press on to get to where we needed to go, and then to wake up the next morning and see this beautiful, beautiful scenery, hang out there for a day, sit in the hot springs, and then ride out the next day. Just stupendous.
Oh man, there's so many of them to think about. Of course, Machu Picchu was a really fun day, not just because of breakfast, but the whole hike and everything. My legs were sore. It was fun to get off the bikes, but I think the Cotohuasi ride for everyone has been one of the highlights. Just amazing, good time. Man, endless. What was that one road on the coast there from, I think, Chala up to Nazca? That was pretty amazing too. You don't have enough tape for me to go through all of it. I just ramble on for hours. Gotta come check it out.
Today we are headed south to a small town called Mejillones on the coast just outside of Antofagasta.
Highlights of the trip: the road to Cotohuasi. What started out as a nightmare we did in the dark turned out to be the defining moment of the trip, and the road out of Cotohuasi in the daylight was probably the most enjoyable ride I've had. It was tough, but it was very worthwhile, and I liked Arequipa as well.
The highway along the Pacific, the Pan American Highway in Peru, south of Nazca, was a highway made for motorcyclists. So beautiful and rugged, the coast. Of course, Machu Picchu, I hate to say something stereotypical, but Machu Picchu was a highlight. To see that, it's really beautiful.
Thursday, May 24th, Mejillas, North Antofagasta, pestilence and sickness. We're headed to Antofagasta.
I have a porcupine in my stomach, and it's rolling around. And I think it's the cats on the table at the restaurant we're at.
Cats are clean creatures.
We're in Mejillas. We're just north of Antofagasta. We're gonna limp right in there to Antofagasta to the Holiday Inn
And drink ourselves there.
and drink ourselves to life. It's gonna be great.
Oh, hey.
Chile, as soon as we arrived, it's just been desert all the way down, really, just long roads. The roads haven't been too bad for riding. It's just sparse, it's bland, and everyone's got a bad gut ache. Oh, that's fish shit!
We made it. Antofagasta Holiday Inn. Except we managed to get shit on by a bird right where we got here. At least everyone's safe.
The highlights of the trip, just being in the hills of Peru, I think, and going all the twists and turns was fantastic. There was hardly any straight roads. Going through the villages, it was very weird for people to wave to you and smile, and but of course you had the regulation psycho dogs that would try and nip you, and you just got to be careful on the roads because there's cows, horses, pigs, children, llamas, everything in the road, which is quite funny. But Peru is definitely well worth seeing on a bike, not by bus though.
I haven't done what Simon has done, but I'm gonna drink mine like cordial.
Friday, May 25th. Simon is leaving.